Hello everyone. Here in this video, I, previously on my previous video, I explained you how what is inheritance and what are the types of inheritance. Now here in this video, I'm going to talk about. I'm going to uh, depth into the programming part. Like previously, we just saw graphically how the inheritance are and what are the type of inheritance. But now I will go um, into programming. So let's say I'll create one program over here, stream.h, onion.h. Okay, I'll create one class called parent. It's not compulsory that you have to give parent, you can give any name, okay? But for your comfort zone to get you understand, I'm writing parent over here. Okay, let's see. Next thing I'll write, uh, okay, I'll write something over here. Int a, comma, b. Instead of that, instead of using data members, I'll use some member functions so that it will be easy for you. So void, let's say I have parent is having one car function. Okay, so here I'll display some message over here. Hello, this is parent car. Cool. This much only. This is the only thing I'll have in my parent class. Again, one more class I'll create. Name of that class I'll give as child. So see, there's no change in that. You create class one over here, one class here, created over here, just below that. So this one. So yeah, I'm going to create one more class public. Void. I'll write something over here. Bike. So I'll create bike. I'll write something over here. See out. Hello. This is my. This is child bike. Good. Next. Now what you have to do when you okay here you'll say so you have just only to separate classes. Then I cannot see any inheritance between these two classes. So what I can do is I can create inheritance between these two classes. How to create it? You come in child class. Here in child class you have to put scope resolution public parent. This way you create inheritance among two classes. So you just have to mention this public parent. So we have got an inheritance relation over here. So now let's see. So if we request something from child and some child will not have that something, so what he moves is that I have a parent from with me. So if something I'm not getting in my class, then I can ask from parent if he is having. Okay, cool. Let's see. So here I'll create one. Oh, sorry. Mm, scale let's ch. Fine. Now the concept comes for object creation. Now you have two classes. You'll think that object of which class I should create. So it's quite easy that you have to make object of the chain end. Whoever is the chain bottom end. So here in this chain end, the parent is at the upper level. Child is just comes below the parent, correct? Because child is inheriting from the parent. So child is the chain end. So what I'm going to do is I just create a copy of child. Object of child. So here this object is of child class. Okay. So if I say ob dot I want bike. So what will happen? OB means child, isn't it? So we are asking a bike function from child, which is possible because child is having his own bike function, right? Okay, let's go ahead and compile this. No errors. If you run this, use child's bike. But what about if I ask child object, that is OB car. If you can see, I don't have a car function inside child class. So child knows that. Child will search for car in his, but what it will do if it's not there, then what it will do, it will take help from his parent. And over here in his parent class, you can see that we are getting car function. So child will take help of parent, and parent is having car function. So parent will give car to child, and child will return to us. So let's see, is it going to give any error? No, it's working. So let's say in case we don't have this inheritance relationship, I'll just comment this. So these two are separate classes now because we don't have any inheritance over here. If I compile this, you can see one error. What is that error? Car is not a member of child. But when we give inheritance, what it does is it's inheriting that parent's property in child. That is the concept. Now we'll talk about okay, it's not about just function. We can inherit variables also. Uh, Data members. I mean to say. So like I take two variables over here. Let's see, I take A and B. Let's say I don't take any function over here. Okay, I'll just remove this. So here I'll just have my variables. In this class, what I'm going to do is, let's say, I'll have variable sum. Okay, but by default we are keeping this as private, isn't it? So there are some restrictions like if I give you an example, parent, private, and okay, I give you examples of private. What private means, like if you keep something private, no other classes can access those private variables instead of the member functions, or you can say member of that class. So what we will do over here, we cannot keep private because like I'll give you an example like dad says, let's say dad is having some property, he will say something as private, like dad cannot give everything access to his child. So parents say my locker is private, so I don't want to give access of my locker to my child. So he can keep some things private which should not be accessible by child also. So that is a scenario. But there is one more specifier called protected. Protected means here the protected concept is like whenever the classes having inheritance relationship, then only they can inherit those properties which are protected. Otherwise, no other class can access those data members. So that is the concept. So, like if I say A and B are protected, so who can inherit this A and B? No other class. Only the classes having inheritance relationship with this class can inherit those data members. So that is the concept. So that's easy. That class child can access my protected data members. Cool. So here also I'm going to write protected. But if main try to access these variables which are protected, so it's not possible because it's not a member of any class. And other things you understood. So here I'm going to create one function called add, and in this add what I'm going to do is I'll just add this values sum equal to sum. Here sum I'm trying to access, it's in my own class, it's in child's class only. Write a plus b. Okay, but a and b should have some values in it. So what I'll do is I'll create one function over here, public void set data. Here I'll let int x, int y, this. So that a equal to x, b equal to y. So you had given some value. So next task is to add. Now you say A and B. A and B is not a property of child, but child can take the help of parent and from there it will inherit this. Good. Now, I'm going to create one more class. Let's say class child1. Now this child1 inherit properties from um, child. So what do you understood from this? Here I am doing multi-level inheritance. This is not single inheritance, this is multi-level inheritance. So let's say I have one class called parent. This then we have class called child. Child is inheriting properties from parent. Correct? And we have one more class called child1 which is inheriting properties from child. So this is multi-level inheritance. So here what I'm going to do is I'll just create a function. So function name is void display and I'll display those values. So I'll say cout sum equal to sum. Cool. So let's say we'll just work in this. We'll get to know slowly. If any errors, then we'll get to rectify this. Okay. Now, object of what you have to create. I already told you whatever is in the chain end, you have to create object of that. So here my chain end is child1 because first we have parent, then child is inheriting from parent, and then we have child1 who is inheriting from child. Till now, this much only. You watch the further video. I'll show you in detail about the hierarchical of this program. So